All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're having a wonderful morning. It is August 4th, 2025, and now we got our first full week of August, but, it's going to be an interesting one because if you don't remember last week, we kind of had a little bit of volatility. We ended it with Friday. It was not looking too good. We were freaking out, the jobs, the firing, all of that. Freaking out, the jobs, the firing, but then today you're bouncing up and you're up 0.5%, but now here's where it gets better. There is not really anything. So nothing happened over the weekend. There wasn't that many developments, nothing about the jobs, just a lot of caution. So we are up now and we still do have earnings, but yeah, we're still in this volatility, and welcome to August. So we'll see where it leads us. It should be a good one. This week does not have that much data. So you didn't get a watch list last night. Don't worry. I have another video for you, but I don't think you're going to miss out on much. This week, we're still going to deal with a couple of earnings, and then before you know it, next week, that's when we're going to be getting the CPI, and as we get into the middle of August. So, Chad, I hope you're ready for all of it. I hope you had a glorious weekend, baby. Oh, but we're back for August. And good morning. What up, Mr. Weber? Farmer Jim, Big Toe Time, the Castilla, hustling ain't easy. Good morning, baby. What up, Ansel? Cool Hog, SGD, Loud Pipes, JJ, Tim Whitman, Ivy, El Chapato, Lori, good morning. What up, Mr. Hanlon? Good morning, Derek, Sal, Dystopian, 4 Lane. Oh, Lucky, how you doing? Bob Outlaw, Ben Stone, Flames, LT, Zoraj, Farmer Swin, Matthew Almond, Ben Stone, El Jefe, Me Nacho, Winnie Loser, good morning, baby. Oh, my goodness. What up, Deco? What up, Last Mimsy? What up, Jamar? Oh my God, are you ready, Chad? It's Monday. We were kind of turning up last week. I don't know. We got excited, so I hope you're rested. I hope you're ready to go. I hope y'all feeling good, man. I hope you woke up strong. You know, you wake up strong. That'll define your whole day, bro. You know, I hope you woke up and drive. I don't know if they feel me, but here is Josh AI with the news. Good morning.
Top overnight news, trade tariffs. U.S. and China make progress on rare earth minerals deal. Tariff truce extension uncertain. Axios. China restricts mineral exports, impacting U.S. defense firms and supply chains amid tensions. Link. Chinese exporters reconsidering offshore investments amid concerns about new U.S. restrictions on transshipments. FT. U.S. and China vie for AI dominance in Asia, pitching rival strategies. Link. Trump's policies may benefit U.S. automakers, offsetting tariff costs, allowing more truck and SUV sales. Axios. Mexico's auto sector chief calls Trump tariffs unsustainable, highlighting economic concerns. FT. EU expects Trump to formalize lower car tariffs, exemptions for industrial goods this week. Bloomberg. Canada hopes for U.S. tariff deal despite Trump administration's denial of negotiations. FT. Swiss government open to revising U.S. offer after surprise 39% duty. Trump's tariffs threaten recession. Link. Trump aide Miller accuses India of financing Russia's war by buying oil. Reuters. Indian PM Modi urges citizens to buy local amid global uncertainty. U.S. tariffs. Bloomberg. U.S.-South Korea summit looms amid trade tensions. Defense costs and investments unresolved. Reuters. Brazil's Lula open to U.S. trade talks but demands equal footing with Trump. Bloomberg. Economy. Trump ousts BLS head, raising data integrity questions. New leaders sought. Congress urged to probe. Reuters. New York Times. Trump faces interest rate headwinds as debt and deglobalization loom larger than Fed's Powell. Bloomberg. U.S. economy shows warning signs. Consumer spending falls as inflation remains high. Bloomberg. U.S. consumers tighten belts, focusing on essentials amid economic uncertainty and rising prices. Link. Swiss inflation unexpectedly accelerates, boosting policymakers' debate on negative interest rates. Bloomberg. Washington. Trump to appoint Fed governor, labor statistics chief this week. FT. Central banks split. BOE faces difficulty giving clear interest rate outlook, economists say. FT. Reuters. Markets Treasury yields plummet after weak U.S. jobs report fuels bets on Fed rate cuts. Bloomberg, Morgan Stanley says buy U.S. stocks citing strong earnings despite market jitters. Bloomberg, Swiss stocks plunge on fears of U.S. tariffs, nearly wiping out 2025 gains. Bloomberg FT. Schwab data shows retail investors bullish, but still net sellers of stocks in July. Axios, corporate Boeing workers strike after rejecting contract. Defense firm prepares for work stoppage. Reuters, BP faces pressure from activist Elliott. Cost cuts report in focus. FT, BP makes biggest discovery in 25 years. Reuters, Amphenol nearing to deal, acquire CommScope's broadband connectivity and cable unit for $10.105B, including debt link. Shipping customers, the latest group to demand regulators block or put stringent conditions on planned merger between Union Pacific and Norfolk Southern. FT, BMW challenges Tesla with iX3 SUV, leading 40 new EV models by 2027. Bloomberg, luxury brands feel the pinch. Tourist spending declines in EU and Japan. FT, geopolitics, Israel allows UN fuel trucks into Gaza. Hamas offers hostage aid coordination. Reuters,
All right, man, I guess we're doing what we did last week. Yeah, there's more. It cuts off like an extra minute ahead of it. I don't know why, but there is more, Chatadonia. Sorry, I was deep into the stretch, man. We have a lot. S&P futures, they're up by 0.6 Monday morning. Comes after U.S. equities sold off on Friday, leaving them down for the week. All major indexes were off by more than 2% last week, and the Russell notably lagged, down over 4. Treasuries unchanged to weaker on the long end, with yields up 2 basis points after a big Friday rally that saw yields fall the most since early August of last year. Dollar is down by 0.4, gold is up by 0.6, Bitcoin is up by 0.7, and WTI is off by 1.9 following another OPEC 547,000 barrels per day production increase. Market trying to bounce following the Friday sell-off. Nothing specific behind the move. Weekend headlines learning somewhat cautious amid concerns about labor market softening and tariffs that may be starting to bite following a longer than expected lag. 7-week stretch until next FOMC also flagged as an overhang, particularly amid seasonal headwinds, more scrutiny surrounding market concentration and outsized AI capex, strong Q2 earnings metric, positive earnings season revision trends, AI secular growth theme, tariff mitigation measures, rebound in Fed easing expectations, and pickup in M&A and fiscal policy clarity. Still some of the higher profile bullish talking points. June factory orders on the U.S. economic calendar this morning. Much quieter week on the macro front, though Trump expected to name new Fed governor and new labor market data statistician. Tuesday brings the June trade balance in July ISM services, the latter which is expected to tick up from 51.5 from 58 in the prior month. No data on Wednesday, though Fed Governor Cook, Boston Fed President Collins, and San Francisco Fed Dolly are all scheduled to speak. Thursday brings preliminary Q2 productivity and non-farm labor costs, along with initial claims and New York Fed one-year expectations. In addition, Atlanta Fed Bostic scheduled to speak. No data on Friday, though St. Louis Fed President Musalem is on the docket. Tesla announced new pay package for Elon Musk featuring 96 million shares. Spotify boosted by plans to increase price in select markets. ON laggard following largely in line on guidance and comments of some signs of stabilization. Watt organic growth ahead, full-year raised organic growth guide. TSN beat and raised with Chicken the standout. W a big gainer on the back of an outsized Q2 EBITDA beat. BRKR measure weaker after missing and cutting full-year guide, flagging pressure in life science research, U.S. academic market, biopharm, and industrial markets. FRPT cuts full-year sales guidance but still expects meaningfully outgrowing dog food category. ENR beat and raised and talked up transaction from restructuring initiatives. Hog named Artie Stars, who's most recently served as head of Topgolf, as the new CEO. Com up big after agreeing to connectivity and cable solution segment to APH. HNI under pressure after announcing $2.2 billion acquisition of SCS. Wow, Habibi. Good Monday morning. Don't you worry. I have a more pre-market. It's still a earning, a volatile. Welcome to August. Wow, IDXX. Up 13 off earnings. KSPI 8.3 off earnings. Joby 5.7. to acquire Blade passenger business for up to $125 million. Spotify up 5, Phillip Capital upgrade and price target increase, or price increases. APH up 4.2 to acquire CommScope connectivity and cable for $10.5 billion. Tyson up 4 off earnings. Baidu up 3.2, partnership with Lyft. BNTX up 2.9 off earnings. Tesla up 2.1, $96 million awarded to Elon Musk. Roblo up 2, they got a fat price target upgrade on Friday. AVAV up 1.8, Citizens initiates outperform. Coin up 1.7, Compass Point downgrade. LYB up 1.5, EU clears Equata's acquisition of Lyondell Basel Industry olefin and polyolefin assets. What the fuck? Com up 71, Amphenol to acquire for $10.5 billion. SCS up 47, H&I Corporation and Steelcase announced definitive merger agreement for $2.2 billion. Prax up 23.9 off earnings. TMC 20, updated sponsorship agreement for Tonga offshore mining. Oh yeah, we got the headline. Remember the guy said that on Monday? Not the detail, but he said they got something. Open up 14.3, regains compliance with NASDAQ minimum share price. Wayfair up 12 off earnings. RH up 3.1 in sympathy. Oh, I forgot RH was the sympathy. I'm writing that one down. KGS up 7.2 to replace NV5 in small cap 600. VSAT 7.2 William Blair upgrade. WVE 6.4 Cancor Juanity. I just butchered that one. Upgrade BCRX at 5.7 earnings. DYN 5.6 FDA breakthrough for Dyne 2.51. TSEM up 5.4 off earnings. CC 5.1 Kembers DuPont Corteva reach agreement with State of New Jersey to resolve PFAS. HCTI up 4. KRYS 3.8 off of earnings. Pony up 2.8. UBS initiates buy. BMNR 2.6. ETH holdings exceed 2.9 billion. Gyro up 29, Blade up 26, Joby to acquire the passenger business for 125, Zep up 22.6 off earnings, FTRE 9.7 Baird upgrade, NB 8.5 closes purchase lands of Elk Creek critical mineral project, ABAT up 7.3 terminates purchase of Fenley, Nevada property, Zivia up 7.2 Telsey advisory initiates upgrade, DGXX 6.5 July Bitcoin production results, DFDV 4.6 Craig Hallium initiates buy. MNMD 3.6, Oppenheimer resumes outperform. EVTL 3.6, strategic partnership with Akitori Aero. SITC 3.52, sales special common distribution of $3.25 a share. HLVX 2.9 to be acquired by Zoma Royalty for $1.95 a share. NA 2.9 receives approval from Kyrgyz Republic to proceed with proposal to issue a stablecoin pegged to offshore Chinese yuan. What the fuck? What did I just read, bro? Some of these headlines. Nano Labs from the Kyrgyz Republic with a Chinese stablecoin on the yuan. That just don't even sound normal, bro. Anyway, I know what that means, but I don't know what that means. Anyways, trading lower. Figs is down 5 off IPO. ON down 4.5 off earnings. YMM down 3.8 to increase service fee late for freight brokerage. HNI down 18. Corporation Steelcase announced definitive merger. AGIO down 11. Twist down 6.2 off earnings. BRKR down 5 off earnings. Repple down 38. Vinay Prasad reportedly did not play major role in decision to not approve. MWYN down 17. MVST down 4.3. CFO departs. And that is all. So Chatadonia, what timing? We got great time. I don't have much on the board today. Baidu, Baba, TSN, XLP, MO, RH, and NA. Keep in mind the rotation. Even though we're up today, like I'm telling you, Friday was insane. Last week had a lot of volatility, but make no mistake, nothing happened over the weekend. So, again, I was pretty busy. I even shot a video for you. I just got back home so late, I didn't have time to edit it. So, nothing happened, though. There was no big developments. And that way, even though we're up 0.5% right now, it's not as if the BLS, the data, the Fed, none of that changed. So we're going to hear a little bit. We already got to hear from Switzerland and a few others. The data is extremely light this week. So we still get like AMD and a couple of other earnings. But for the most part, you're not going to get like anything as intense as last week. So after this week, we'll get a little bit more. But definitely how we started August, it got people on watch. So we'll see where that leads us. But I'm watching Baba, Baidu, TSN, XLP, MO, RH as a sympathy to Wayfair. NA is that Chinese stablecoin one. But I like XLP, MO, and Tyson. I think I would keep a good eye out for it just because we've talked about it. If August, seasonality, no matter what happens, we want to know if we could identify a rally or, a rotation early, then that might be extremely profitable. But if not, we just got to stay alive and make sure, you kind of saw how confusing at the snap of a finger market could get. So remember, there was Russia stuff, the Fed, the data. So Get ready for August and be ready for both sides. Again, it doesn't mean we only go down, doesn't mean we only go up. You know, certainty will kill you. And the moment you are certain is usually when you die. So just make sure that you're humble about it. Plan both sides. And remember, after we get over middle of September, end of the year, that's a whole new segment. So you guys know that, right? We only got one more. That's it. There's only one more piece. We get this piece, and then September 13th is like leading you into the end of the year. So I hope you're ready, baby. I hope you're ready, Chattadaughty. So yeah, we got some time. We got like 10 minutes, a little bit less until the pledge, baby. Shout out to the veterans. But how was your weekend? What up, baby? Yeah, dude, I shot you guys a great video. I shot like a 20-minute, 30-minute video. I gave the updates. I gave you lessons. I talked about the Fed and data. So it was like a watch list and a farm update for everybody. But like, dude, I just got home so late. And then that's what sucks because I had everything with me. But then I forgot like one thing, and then I forget one thing, and then I can't do it. And then I'm like, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna chill, bro. I enjoyed it. I farmed around, bro. I drove a lot too. I farmed and drove. I got a little bit of a tan too. It was nice, but oh man, it was a glorious weekend. When do you get to watch it? Oh, whenever I'm done with it, bro. Hopefully in the next couple of days, I'm gonna try to get it out by this week. It's relevant. That's the beauty. It's not, kind of by switching the main channel and putting members only on the watch list. When I give some of the broader watch lists, they're very timely and they don't get as outdated as quickly. So I did give an update. I talked about the economy and I talked about some other things. So yeah, no, there wasn't a video. I shot it, but I just didn't put it out. I didn't have time to edit it. And then I was driving, and then I forgot some of my stuff for my computer. So I had to use something else, and I was like, man, it's going to take me more time. Oh, but it was glorious. I'm rested. I slept. I got some good rest, baby. I hope you did too, bro. So, Chad, get ready, man. This week is going to be the burn one. But then after this week, it should get a little bit more exciting. But, dude, I'm ready for the end of the year, man. I hope you guys are too. We got our nice little window, and then before you know it. And we deposited to the long term. Make no mistake, I hope you guys know that. The big account and the small account, we have the first new deposit for the big account, and then the small account is now the big account. But yeah, we did our deposit. I believe we're at 5% cash. Let's take a look-a-rooney. Look-a-rooney, Chattadooney. It's the same amount. So big account, we put in $3,000. So now I'm sitting on 28% cash. I still got a little Meta and Netflix. That's what we kept there. Everything else bought us a farm. So I'm not going to use it yet. I mean, in reality, most people wouldn't deposit 2 weeks after buying a house. You would probably use that to buy fucking furniture and shit. Because, yeah, you got to... I heard, bro, wait till you guys see this video, bro. I was hustling this weekend. Bro, that's why. I was pretty much... We had a lot of stuff. And I have people coming this week to work on it, but I had to get it ready. So I was doing a lot of like, it just reminded me of the old days, bro. I just setting up my old rentals, man. So I had a little lesson there for you. And then where's this one? Where we cashed, and we have now 5.3%. So we have 25% of the max cash allotment. $1,500 on the big account. That's a lot, bro. Again, we only save $300 a month, so for that to be up there, I'm a big fan. I'm still looking to use it, but like I'm saying, I mean, let's just put it into context. You know, I'm telling you guys these moments and what we're doing between now and September 13th, right? So it's very simple. We're either going to buy for the long term between now and September 13th, or if this window does not produce good value at a good price, then we're punting and stacking cash until October to end of the year. I think it's very simple. That's why I hope you guys are with me. I'll cover it on a watch list so that I could ban you if you ask me again. But at the end of the day, I say this not to ban you. I say this to prepare you so that you don't overthink it, so that your plan for your long term, your cash, you have two opportunities right now. We have one zone with new prices here with earnings and data. If that doesn't produce good value, good prices, we are going to move ahead till October to January, and that'll be your next set. So I think it's very, very easy, baby. And that way, you know, you could plan ahead, plan accordingly. And if you stick to your plan, I think you're going to get rewarded, baby. So yeah, that being said, if you have any questions, we got 5 minutes. Ask them now. Off topics, you let me know. You were on a farm riding an ATV. You were thinking about me. Good, bro. I was thinking about you, man. That's it. I go to this farm, bro, and all I think about is God, mini cows, and then the Chad. I don't know. You guys come before the mini cows, but I'm not going to lie. That's what happens. That's all I've been thinking about. I go, I pray. If I'm not praying, I'm like, oh, the people. If it's not the people, then it's the animals. Oh, wait till you see the video, bro. I got some crazy ideas, man. It would be good. And the Vitis with the Carvana deal, I didn't look into it, but I'm still holding the Vitis. I already made it free, so we bought it at like $1 and change. So those plays, that's why I like when I tell you guys be careful of some of the like shit stock and hype plays, because there's people out there who just buy them so cheap. So Navitas is one of them. Even though it's doing good and everyone's pumping it and they're like, oh, it's the next big thing, is it this? I don't really give a shit, because we just got the Nvidia news so early that we're in at $1, that it's free. It just doesn't even matter anymore. So I've heard about it, but I haven't really heard about it. I'm still in it, but I'm not really taking that as like a serious, that's not a serious quality. It might do good, it might perform good down the line, but as you see, the best position on that play was just being early, as unfortunate as it may sound. I did, bro. I liked your email. It was both happy and sad at the same time, but I would have been disappointed in you if you didn't look for another replacement before, but you did. And it looks like your job that you're going to is way higher paying. So I think it all worked out, and I think you did the right steps. I would have probably like waited until they fired me instead of like going ahead. But I just, everything you did, bro, is amazing. I think you used wisdom, and I think before leaving one, you made sure the other one was ready, bro. You got the ball going, and you were good to go. The only thing I would say is get a house, bro. I know, and I know you guys are planning for it, but just don't wait on anything. Don't hesitate. You're a smart guy. You guys got a job. You're gonna get married and do all those good things. It's not gonna be we're waiting for the right time. We're waiting for a good deal. That's what I want to hear from you and your partner. That's it. And look every day and turn it into there, and I think you're gonna be blessed, bro. I was actually very, very, it was bittersweet, and I think you realized the same thing too, man. You had to leave NASA. It's a good job and all of that, but like I'm saying, the way you did it, the way you're advancing, you already got something lined up with more pay, more opportunity. We say farewell, baby, and that's it. Now tune in. We're waiting for the house. You're waiting for the right deal, baby. I love it, man. So on to bigger and better. I can't wait to see where you end up. Tyson has restarted open share repurchases. Woo! Let's go, baby. Close it on the 11th. Oh, dude, we had everybody close it. Yeah, bro, I saw the Egypt was. That's crazy, bro. Homeboy literally was on the beach or on the pool in Egypt, bro. Just watching this stream, bro. I want to go, but now I have a farm. I bought my own Egypt in Southern California. It's just sand, bro. I got abused by sand this weekend. It was terrible. It's terrible. Terrible. But Chatadonia, are you ready? God bless you, baby. Game time. And here at the cult, before we do anything, before we try to chase $1, before we try to enrich ourselves, we must pay homage to a very special group of people, and that is the veterans of the United States of America. Why? Because you are free. You are waking up trying to make money, to advance yourself, do all of these things, but just don't forget, my friend, without the freedom you possess, it would be a lot different. Even over this weekend, bro, I was thinking about my parents and when they got here from Egypt and all, like, imagine, bro. So I don't know, man. This country is great, and every day, don't ever take it for granted that you have this freedom, and it's not just this invisible concept, because you can see it in men and women every day, and there are so many people who have sacrificed so much, and that's what I'm talking about. The veterans, baby. These are people. These are your fellow citizens who have decided to give up more and to live a different life for you and all of us collectively, And it wasn't something selfish. It was all as one, bro. And that's why I'm saying it's not like you're a bad person for benefiting off of it. It's saying, though, we should come together and honor it, and all of us should never forget how we truly do have love as a people, and we do come together and work together. So, veterans, Oh man, I don't even think the words I'm saying describe it. I don't even think I can put it into words, but at bare minimum, thank you for everything you have given. Thank you for your families and the sacrifice the families have made for your service. God bless every single one of you, and if anybody should be owning the land and property, baby, it is now your turn. So God bless you and thank you, and big shout out anybody else out there giving back to their local communities, all the doctors, nurses, teachers, firefighters, police officers, the janitors, the coaches, the garbage men, anybody making their communities run, baby. God bless you and thank you. But ladies and gentlemen, please rise up. Place your right hand over your heart. Say it with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all, baby. Son of the judge! Oh, it's game time, baby. Hard up. Ho! Chad, I love Monday, bro. You know that? I love it. I love my voice is perfect. I woke up. I missed you. Are you kidding me? I think I like Monday more than Friday, Chad. I don't know if they feel me, bro. I don't think they feel me. So God bless you in America. Thank you to the veterans, and I hope y'all are ready. So yeah, let's have a good day. It should take you to Gen Pop. I don't know if I set it up yet, actually. I think I did. Either way, it's always a fun surprise. You know what I'm saying? We can always be surprised by it. So I love you, Chad. Let's have a good day. Be wise, and don't forget that long-term and 10%. And without the veterans, I'm just saying, wow, that's crazy. Because in my country, Habibi. Okay, I'll see you soon. I love you. God bless you.